yeah, so continue what I spoke at Maratika, where Pema Sambhava achieved immortality or the immortal realization the Buddha Amrita use. Achieved there's a intuitive arising long life was. Buddha Amrita was holding. There's intuitive reason long life was inside the cave, and then so. It is said that by His Holiness that as soon as you arrive there, then your life obstacle get eliminated. The minute you arrive there, it is power that. Yeah. So there are many stories inside. There are many things to do, purify and karma, graduate the, I think, with the mother, with the parents, and the Nigama, Brahmasama with the Guru, the many different things that you go through the rocks and the heart and the purifies. So that, yeah, there's some stone there. People pray. Common people that don't have anything, not enlightenment, not even liberation from samsara, not even future life happiness. Rebirth, nothing. Only this life. Children, marriage, children, that's it. Then next one finished. Next one go to cemetery. That one they don't pray, they don't know about it. So marriage and children, that's it. There are common people, you see, who don't know, who hasn't been Dharma, who didn't Dharma. It's very sad. Very, very sad. So the whole rest, life is whole rest. You can see ignorance like sky. Skies for ignorance. Skies for ignorance. You see? Oh. Well. So that people, rest people who have met Dharma, people, holy Dharma, the rest people in the world like that. Can you imagine? You know how much degree they have? From Oxford University, how Cambridge University, blah, 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 and how much they learn science, they learn this, they learn this, they learn this. Yeah, ignorance, like sky. Yeah, don't know karma, don't know Dharma, don't know karma. Reincarnation, past, future, day and night on this life. So that when you think that, you see that no choice, compassion has to rise. If a human being like this, what about the animals? Can you imagine? If a human being like this, what about the animals? Can you see? Just want to run food, to get food. All the time. The chickens, they eat all day long, insects on the ground, like this, like this, like this, like this, all day long. And then, what are chickens? What is that one?
Ducks.
Huh?
Also the ducks.
Duck. Oh, and chickens, you say chickens. So, chickens, what else?
Aardvark.
Hot dog.
The anteater. The one that eats the ants.
And eater.
Yeah.
There's a few anteaters. There's a few anteaters. One is a bigger animal, But it's very pointed, very pointed. And then goes into the nest of the ants and puts and eats the ant. And wow. And ants. So now these days, yesterday, I think, they come to eat my my toes. There's nothing to eat. It's big and it's not easy to take it out, the skins, So they come to eat. So even you shake the dingwa, I think, they come back again. The feet. Sometimes a little higher at the knee, or mostly the feet, the last toe, these two toes, last, they come again to eat. But there's nothing to get. They can't get anything, nothing to like the bread, nothing to get inside. So, but they, you can see they're so hungry. They're looking for food, so hungry. So hungry they can't get food. So they come to eat anything they try to, but now they go to Zopa. I think Zopa got a habit to come to eat my small toes, feet toes, last two. They come again. Even though we checked the small ants, tiny ants. It's very interesting. Of course, as a bodhichitta said, my memory is very bad, and so the meaning is this: if I didn't give harm to others, if I didn't give harm to others in the first place, if I didn't give harm to others, nobody can give harm. So that's the point. So the word I did not. It was, but that's. The meaning, the words I didn't. The meaning is, if I didn't give harm others, nobody will give harm to you. That's what we have to remember. That's what we have to remember all the time, every day. And then if it's a happiness, Then you receive by the kindness of Mother sentient beings. Remember the kindness of the Mother sentient beings. Yeah, the numberless happiness from beginningless birth up to now, and all the future happiness, this life, future lives, and you are free from samsara, and everlasting happiness, liberation from samsara, and the peerless happiness, total cessation of obscuration, gross subtle, then completion of realizations. All you receive by the kindness of Mother sentient being from every helplings, every angry ghost, every animal, every human being, every sura being, every absolute being, every intimate being. So anyway, I think this is about kindness of sentient being. It's one thing. The other thing is how do you think you receive by kindness of Guru? So every single happiness, success can receive by kindness of Guru. For example, your continuation, your consciousness has no beginning. Has no beginning. That's the one very important subject to feel that beginningless. So beginningless, so the delusion, continuation of wrong concept, the delusion, the ignorance, root of samsara, self-chasing thought, the attachment, the anger, ignorance, and then, of course, the impure appearance concept, which is the antidote to, to tantra, to practice tantra. Tantra is to visualize pure yourself, deity, the trace mandala and Vingsa, deity, and so everything pure, and the sound mantras, so, thoughts in the Dharma kaya, and thought rises, like that. So, practicing pureness, so that's understood the impure appearance concept, and then, the impure subtle consciousness wind, in Tantra, the root of samsara, is that. So, however, so this continuation has no beginning. All this continuation has no beginning. So the suffering of your suffering of samsara has continuation, has no beginning. So it's this one. So just even this one's unbelievable, most unbelievable far out, most unbelievable. That's, if you really think well, with myself like that, don't think well, we just say words, but really, if you really think well, right now, abandon completely all the cause of suffering, right now, and total change it right now. You see, no way to conserve permanency, Right now, you see, I mean, realization impermanence. No time for self-changing thought. Immediately changing others. Immediately, I mean, so like that. You see, I mean, the right way, abandon. All the negative karma. Practice, virtue, Dharma, right now. You see, those are like that. You wait for years and I see, then I'll retreat, or then I'll learn Dharma, maybe, not like that. It's that because we haven't really thought well, beginners is samsara, suffering, we haven't thought. So the hell, hungry was animal, human being, sura, asura, those sufferings. What was mentioned? So the continuation, not just one time. Continuation, we think maybe continuation, you experience no beginning. That's unbelievable. Just that is really, wow, beginningless. If you think really deep, wow, that really, then, you abandon everything, negative karma. You see, so immediately, no time to follow attachment, no time for anger, no time like that. It's like that. In reality, like that. But such as me, don't think, we said the word, but don't really think, so. Anyway, so the conclusion is that, so continuation our consciousness at the beginning, mind is in the beginning, body and mind has no continuation, mind has no beginning. So there's it is said Buddha is permanent. See, general Buddha is permanent. So anyway, Buddha's omniscient mind. There's a numberless Buddha, the past, the present, and future. So the omniscience, those numberless omniscience, you see, they know you. They benefited. Numberless individual sentient beings. Already enlightened, numberless individual sentient beings. And they're enlightened now. They will enlighten future numberless individual sentient beings. Like that. So within that, you are there. Within that, you should know you are there. And so omniscient has been guiding you from beginning to birth. You have to know that. You see, even the not one, numberless Buddha, so been guiding you. The directly see continuation of your mind, continuation of yourself. You're not left out. So you're not alone. When the West people, I'm alone. Nobody loves me. Oh, so so that's well. We are Buddhist inner being. You must know. Numberless Bodhisattvas. They cherish you most. They cherish you most. They abandon self-cherish thought. They abandon self-cherish thought. Not even 1 second. They don't have self-cherish thought. Sentient bodhichitta. Yeah. So you're not alone. That's total right. You see? Yeah, I don't remember the quotations. However, so in the teaching, satisfying the sentient beings, Buddha said, you see, he sacrificed his wife when he was Bodhisattva, following Bodhisattva, sacrificed his wife for us sentient beings, and cherished the son, or cherished most, but they come, for us common people, what Buddha cherished for us sentient beings, for every sentient being. It means for you. Yeah, Buddha cherished, and also even the inside has I don't know, I don't remember the quotations. Yeah, blood and all the substance, flesh, sacrifice give for sentient being, for us. Sentient being, not sentient being, somebody, no. Yourself, there, include yourself. So, numberless times, not just one time, numberless times. So, Buddha desired to himself to achieve enlightenment for sentient being, to complete merit, wisdom, merit, virtue, to achieve enlightenment, to bring us to enlightenment. You have to know that. Wow. So, for 3 countless great eons, Buddha did charity numberless times. Then practiced morality with much hardships. That's right. How much hardships? Practice patience. Even all sentiments complain, criticize, harm, but cherish must. Those who are given harm, cherish must. Buddha said, yeah. So, see, more important self, but cherish the most. Cherish only sentiment. Then perseverance, then meditation, wisdom. There's 10 parameters as well. So anyway, as I say for you. So what I was saying, you see, numberless omniscient is a Buddha. So guided you, benefited you from beginner's birth to you. But darknessing your continuation, your mind. So, and you see, perfect power. Yeah. You know, holy body, holy spirit, holy mind, but each one can do work of the, holy body, holy spirit, holy mind. There's no, not like for us, totally body, spirit, totally, what, body cannot do what mind does, so what spirit cannot do, what the spirit does, what is mind cannot do, function mind cannot function body, mind alone cannot do function body and function of spirit, not that. Totally free. Oh, where you were there is Buddha's holy mind is covered all the existence. Where you were there is the existence. There's a Buddha's Buddha. That's Buddha's holy mind. And not only where there's a Buddha's holy mind, there's a Buddha's holy body. In the text, it's mentioned other way around. Buddha's holy body, covered all the existence. There's a Buddha's holy mind, like that. So anyway, So that's why whenever obscurations are purified, whenever it happens, wherever you are in the bathroom, wherever, you see number of the Buddha there. Like the Chayulwa, Gadambake Chayulwa, that he, or every morning he serves to Guru Jangawa, clean the room, the dust to throw outside, cast, So one morning, one pointedly seeing Buddha is a guru. So with that, then one day he collected the garbage and put on the shanta there. He was carrying down to cast to throw. So when he reached third step, then he reached the path of merit, has 5 paths to enlightenment, 5 minor paths to enlightenment. The first path of merit, minor path of merit, has a small, middle, great. So he reached the third step, went down, so he reached also while he's walking, while he's walking, so obscuration is thinner than generated solemn choosing things. The path of marriage, continual Dharma, the concentration, the generate. So, just right there, he's a number of Buddhas, numeric aspect. Oh, that's the first thing. So like that. It's our mind is obscure. That's the way I don't see, but it's always with you. It's always there. Like for example, Asanga tried to mention Mithya Buddha for 12 years, but just nothing happened. When he saw Mithya Buddha, then he complained, I've been mentioning for 12 years, well, then I never see you there. Mithya Buddha said, you see, I was there These are your spirit. His spirit is in his cave. So all the spirit is on the Mithya Buddha's robe. Show Asanga. So therefore we should know when we are when we are doing a retreat, whichever deity you are drawing, the deity is always there with you. Oh, this is not that. I don't see it. No, that's totally wrong. That's the wrong idea. Nothing. We are mind is obscure. Never think. So the Gautama case like that you see anywhere, but you see Buddha anywhere on the obscuration gone. Okay, so how much obscure, how much purified, then even the path of merit is that. Then when you achieve the rising path of mind, then you see all the Buddhas, somebody gets better. Then you complete path, and that time you become one with all the Buddhas. That is the time where you achieve the Guru. That. So anyway, so now to understand more. So Buddha's perfect power, like Buddha say, there's a million sentient beings listening to you. Then Buddha said, this is impermanent. Somebody here, emptiness, somebody here. All the different answers according to their karma at the same time. Not different times, at the same time. They hear according to their karma. Like that. So, anyway, then, you cut the plants, you cut many different plants from different countries, then so tiny, then you put the ocean stir for 100 years or 100 years or something. Then you ask Buddha, whether each tiny plant, where it came from. Buddha can explain exactly from which country, from which place, from which spot, which tree, which part of tree, like that, like that. So, yeah. So therefore, then Buddha's compassion, embracing us, every sentient being, every helping, every hungry, every animal, every human, every sura, is absolutely. Embracing skies of compassion. Embracing sentient beings. So think yourself from beginning to the bad. Compassion, embracing, all the time, not even 1 second, this is it, not even 1 second. Immovable. That, compassion, you see, to you. So because of that, this time we receive perfect human rebirth, age freedom, each one. So the Guru's kindness for the past Guru karma for each freedom. So this we have received that freedom, richness, example. So like that from Guru. You see, from the numberless Buddha I mentioned before, I start with that. You see? Since the omniscient mind directly see you, your mind from beginning to and perfect power, compassion, embracing, not even a second immovable from that. The sentient beings. So true. So Buddha just like this, do nothing. So kind of, that everything, that example, but everything happiness. Sorry. You see, from Buddha, number. Because you create karma, it's Buddha's action. Sanjay clear, Buddha's action. It's good karma. So, this is of happiness you experience, Kimber Buddha received. You have to think that way. So, yeah. So all the happiness lives from Buddhas. Okay? Then all the happiness for lives come from Buddhas. All then liberation from samsara is from Buddhas. The enlightenment. That yours is enlightenment will come from Buddha. Buddha's whole action. So now, with our mind is not purified. So we haven't achieved even the path of merit, mind path of merit. You know the great one. Well, Kadama get you achieve. We don't have achieved. That's why you don't see Namalisi Buddhas. Right there. So now, therefore, Buddha manifest in the ordinary aspect because your mind is ordinary. So, through these numberless Buddhas working for you, you have know that. Numberless Buddhas working for you. Every long initiation the teaching alphabet and the to learn Dharma all transmission, the commentaries, vows, all this which lead to enlightenment. All that. Then the initiation, the commentary, advice, and which leads to enlightenment. So, by have to manifest ordinary form. Mistaken ordinary form is mistaken, which is mistaken form. Showing mistakes, showing ignorance, anger, judgment, mistaken action. So that's what's called ordinary form. So then you see, giving when there's needed scold or when there's praise, even give present to you, whatever. But that is numberless Buddha in their form. You have to know that. You have to mindfulness in that. So, that's how it leads you to enlightenment. Now you understand. Numberless Buddhas are guiding you. So, every single action was done for you, numberless Buddhas. So now you understand. Otherwise, nothing. It's like God, or God, maybe sky or something. Then nothing. Oh, you have no connection. Nothing like God, or you can't explain what God is. So difficult. It's like sky. So Buddha is not like that. That's who don't know what Buddha is. So now you understand. How can relate to you? How can relate the number of Buddhas working for you? How? Okay, so one thing that when that happens, can go over there. I start with that. But laboratory. That's very, 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 very important subject. That's so important subject. Otherwise, you don't connect. You think you have a connection. Buddha is like God or something. Is it then? There's nothing. Not like that. So far, all the happiness came from Guru, came from Buddha. So anyway, yeah. So I started from what did it say about suffering? I forgot. When I started to talk.
Suffering of samsara. Samsara, suffering of animals. Suffering of samsara, suffering of animals.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't remember the words about from bodhichitta, but if you didn't harm others, nobody will harm you. Nobody can harm you. So that means if you have any problems, suffering, depression, anything, that's good. Even somebody killed you, beat you, angry to you, person who never met you, but as soon as the person see you, you didn't do anything. As soon as you see you, angry to you. That you know. And a person, as soon as they see you, they shoot you. You must know, you should know those things. So, that because you harmed in the past routine, in the past lives, could be numberless eons ago. The karma is there, no lost. So that's why as soon as the person see you, shoot you. As soon as you angry, you haven't met before. You're reading. That example. Yeah. That's. Yeah. So it is said, if one didn't harm to others, nobody can harm you. Well, I mentioned not so long ago, example, Genchambong, one of my teachers. When he was young in the monastery, he said, he was called Dob, means the original books translated monk police, called the Dob. So anyway, he didn't study, he was like that, more or less like that, he said. And then, he, one day in the debating place, there was an old monk. So he saw a stick, he picked a stick, then, just kind of totally, it's not somebody to dislike or nothing, but picked up a stick, then beat on his knees, here, on knee, two knees, on this old monk, like this, for quite some time. So, again, Jamong said, people passed away, I think maybe this 1 year before or something. So here, she said he had pain, two knees, so much pain. I think for 1 month or, I don't know, 2 months. He just said, yeah. So during that time, only what came in the mind, it was that time in the debating place, found stick, then he beat also all one's two knees, only that one came in his mind, he said, during that time, when there's knee pain. I mean, this one example was but that's yeah. I mean, that's something. If you didn't give harm others, nobody can harm you. So means Geshe-la didn't do that, then you wouldn't have knee pain. That's how you have to understand. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Motivation. Yeah, there's a category. I mean, of course, yes, of course, that's the way to think, is realize. But of course, that doesn't mean I'm proving myself Buddha. No way at all. So not that. But you have to know how to think. You have to know the meditation. You have to know you have to realize that doesn't. I'm not using that to prove myself Buddha. No way. So that's clear. Made clear. Okay. Yeah. So this life, didn't category free from samsara and having achieved liberty from samsara not enough. The ultimate happiness, my purpose of my life is to benefit even one sentient being, to benefit and to not harm. If harm it cannot benefit. So from that, the numberless sentient beings, order to stop again. Harming the benefits sentient beings. And then, freedom from oceans of samsara suffering, and bring everyone to full enlightenment. Numberless helping, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless sura being, numberless asura, numberless intermediate beings. To lead to the full enlightenment. Then to that, first yourself to need to achieve state of omniscience. Then for that, then to need to hear the teaching, thereby to listen to teaching as well. Okay, so the Fred asked me to talk on the depression. So I didn't finish at the Marutika. So I explained the foundation. What I explained there is the foundation. So I'm not going to repeat all that again. So that's the foundation. So and Jen is going to write. John is going to write so that easier for you to understand. So on that basis, foundation, then I'm going to speak on this. Okay, the techniques, meditation techniques, to realize. So I want to read the same quotation I read before that. In the view of the mind disturbed by the delusions, spirit possession, even feels good, but it's like dance of craziness. This is very profound. You see, in the view of delusions, in the view of attachment, it's so good, it's so good. In the view of anger, so good, to destroy, to harm, so good. Ignorance, yes, this is real. Oh, this is real. Oh, you see? Yeah. In the view of pride, I'm bad, good there. I'm better than them. So, you see, in the view, even though totally wrong, but you see, so in their view, whatever they believe doing is good. You understand? So, for example, Hindus now the animal, the Diwali, Diwali? Huh?
Dasai.
Huh?
Dasai, the festival where they kill the...
Dapa?
Dasai.
Dasan. Yeah, Dasan, it's called Dasan. But he didn't pronounce Dasan. So I heard one place, government people kill 100 buffalo. The large space, there, kill 100 buffalo. And then they challenge how they kill fast, cut the neck. It's official. They compare, they challenge. So anyway, then in the ditch, the blood. Yeah. Anyway, so you see, in the view of Hindus, the wrong, totally wrong concept, but you see, they think it's good what they're doing. For example, Ram, Nepalese man, so many years did cooking for us. When we were the first student, Zina. So he cooked and worked for many years. Ram, stay close to the house, lived outside for a couple of months. So one day he told us, how to sacrifice goat. So is spring water on the goat. The goat like this. So that he thinks that means okay. God is saying okay. So then they kill the goat. But I thought I didn't tell him immediately. If somebody sprinkle water on him, He will be angry. Then because he will then you can kill him. Total wrong. You can see from that, using himself, total wrong. Is it okay to kill him, to a sacrifice? So he said, so he said, then they said, okay. So in the view of the Druji, feel pride is good. Example like that. Sample, but it's action, but it's act, contemplation, means like create person dancing. It's like create person dancing. Oh, it's like that. So, tabe maybe the jiva. So, so like that. I'm using example, but in view of attachment, anger, and self-hatred, good. Be ignorant, root samsara. You see? So, dancing into creativism. And then, maybe in the jiva, all the collections of goodness, maybe in collections of vices. Collections of vices. Done by you, and that's put down by the holy beings. Instead of praising, it's bad. Put down by the holy beings. The nirgama, good karma. You understand? So collections of vices done by you. Maybe criticized, put down by the holy beings. All that I confess. Strongly regret from the heart. Then yang tiji tangbi magenam mother sentient beings who have been kind to me again and again from beginning of rebirth. Dunga meda Bible loves fell down the mother sentient beings, you see, but those mother sentient beings fell down in the midst of the blazing, hot red fire. Meda Bible, total red burn, fell down in the suffering. So that's the example of suffering sometimes. And the Jebi Nubama Jibe, I have no power to guide them now. So, therefore, please grant me blessings to quickly achieve Buddhahood. This is by 7th Lama. It's incredible advice. So there's motivation there. Okay, so now depression. So first is very good to think this, as I mentioned before. 다이게 레주 꾸체네 달라 늦에 뒤중데 대외 섬진야도는 다이다 말라금. So my karma persuaded they lead which in the first place. Therefore, as the first, your karma, you have created karma harming others. That karma you harmed others, that persuaded others to harm you as a result. Karma result. So your karma, you see, persuaded means it caused by harming the cause to harm you back. Result of the karma. Therefore, I receive this harm. Therefore, I got this depression. So you harmed past to others. That's why you go to depression now. The relation to that. But I mean, in the relationship problem, anything, it's cancer, virus, anything related to it. 나라 너제 되는데 대회 섬전야도는 다기다 말라고. Therefore, 대회 섬전야도는 진짜 루스 sentient being get lost in the whole hell. So that means the sentient being harm me. So by that, killing the karma, then medicine sentient being now human realm. But you made it to born in the that person to born in the hell realm, because that person is harm you. Why did they harm you? Because your karma, your karma, you harmed that person before. For example, abuse. You abused to that person before in the past lives. So the result, this life, abuse back. So, for example, like that. So it's similarisms. So, so that's karma. The person can the karma. You see? If it didn't harm, the person wouldn't come by harming you. You have to understand, and you have to understand that. So, see, then harming you, then that my person to be now human, then the despair, get reborn in hell, so hold the hell. So I fall down precipices in the whole the hell. So that's you see. That one is so you see. So so that this incredible practice. You see. So that's that person, I mean you. Abuse you, whatever. It's your mistake. It's your mistake. Because if you didn't harm them in the past, no way to abuse you. No reason. See, this is the result. And here's the cause. So that you see. So, so here, not only angry, disrespect, no, only patient, spirit, compassion. So this person gets born held, suffer, even so. Therefore, only object of compassion, no angry harm, or only object of compassion must help. You must help the person. Even inside mantra, money payment, mala. Yeah, whatever, prayer. Send everyone in the hell, what? Whatever you can do. Yeah, whatever you can do. So if you said money payment, mala, just whatever you can do. Wow. Oh, this great The one who wrote Taoism Practice Bodhisattva, Kasade, Thomas Sambo, Bodhisattva Thomas Sambo. Thomas Sambo, Chijugo Sangba. I think. So he went to a monastery and probably gave teaching or something. So they made a road offering to him. So in the road, thief came, thief fastened his limbs, and all the attendants beat them. Then they were going to the monastery, the thieves. Then the Church of Gosangba, I think. I'm not sure that, my memory is controlled. Okay, so Church of Gosangba, I think, Thomas Sangbo, he guided the thieves with the road to take the monastery, something like that. They didn't road. So anyway, when he come back next year, these thieves were in prison. So he asked the leaders, who put them in prison, those thieves in prison. He asked, please let them to go away. Let me put in prison. He asked them, please put me in prison. Let them to go away. Oh. Then they let good prisoners out. But those thieves who beat him, he's ended. Like that. Those incredible practice. Bodhichitta exchange was for others. Instead of cherishing others, renounce others, cherish others, renounce I. Bodhichitta. Like that. Unbelievable. Dosa. So this is the first thing to think. This is very, very good. And then the Kasore, you can do the Chuchu Gosangba's advice. Chuchu Gosangba, the Kaju Lama, great working. He voluntarily made charity his body to lice. So, not just one lice. 100 lice. 3 times he passed away. He voluntarily gave. Like that. That's just one example. He doesn't like at all monasteries, organization. He never had monastery organization. Never. Because I think that's renounced attachment. I think clinging organization, monastery or something. So he never had. Particularly him never had. Shiju Gosangpa is a great Lama. I read his life story. It's a practice Dharma. Then compared to for me, it's just between leaps. Dharma is little leaps, not real Dharma. Only between leaps. It's unbelievable. I don't know what they say, but in English, Dharma, so much hardship. So, you see, then if you have if you have a depression, example, any cancer, virus, anything, you see. For example, depression, my experience in depression, may all the sentient beings free from disease, spirit harm, need karma, defilements. And I added that, I read that Mickey Mouse, to achieve enlightenment. By my experience, may all the sentient beings be free from disease, spirit harm, karma, development, and achieve enlightenment. Or you recite, like Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme, you recite this. Also, you have a cancer, you have a virus, you have so this is dedicated for all sentient beings. Numberless helping, numberless hunger goes, numberless human. If you don't, Lord, you don't know numberless human beings. You know the numberless human beings. How does suffer? How does suffer so much? You know that. Numberless human beings, numberless asura. Wow, you dedicate for them. Wow. Then to be free from all the suffering. The spirit of need karma development. Should I explain this? Dedication. Wow. This way, you visualize the path of enlightenment. You are sickness. So then, you benefit numberless sentiments for them to achieve enlightenment. So. Wow. You don't have to, you don't have like that. So if you know Dharma, if you know minor teaching, if you know religion, I have this, you're the worst one in the world. I'm the only one who's sick, or cancer, or virus, so none of that. Depression. So, like recite mantra, you can recite this. Going outside, recite. Be happy, your life. This is way how to make your life happy. Okay, then. Also, Katsapen Shiri, great Lama, only his advice. Dungna kunji dungakur, dungasu gambar show. Then the what so small, pendant naga kawa show. Dungna kunji dungakur. 왜 내가 대화 초성어 pendant 나가 강화쇼 어제 maybe the first this one okay, all right, maybe we'll stop there. All right, we'll stop there. Okay, yeah. Now the batteries running finish also. Okay, we stop there. You see, when you do that, when you dedicate for others, it might stop. it might stop also. But I mean, that's not the main purpose of thought transformation. Thought transformation is, while you have the pain problem, while you have then you use that path to enlightenment. Benefit was sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. While you have problem. But the problem stopped, then you have no condition to use in path to enlightenment when it stopped, you see. But I mean, in the case you want to stop, then this as when you dedicate for others by the power of the bodhichitta, it might stop. Because, for example, when it starts to appear in my eyes, then certainly, you see, when I think of even I didn't start actual Tonglen, doing actual Tonglen, but just thought about Tonglen, just thought about the Tonglen to do. Even I'm not actually not actually doing, but it's just even to remember Tonglen, and the pain stops many times, and then the stomach ache, some pains, not big, small pain. I thought maybe cancer. Then when that happens, then when even I didn't actually get into practice Tonglen, but thinking that power bodhichitta, so it stops many times. So example like that, or pain becomes smaller even, or something, or the however, like that power bodhichitta. For example, Gautama Geshe Chekwa, he's praying to burn hell for sentient being all the time. But the day when he passed away, appearance of pure land happened around him. So he says I didn't succeed what I have been praying, I didn't succeed. So his attendant Gitsul to my offering, to self-offering something. Yeah. So he says he didn't succeed because the appearance of pure land happened. Even though he's praying is to burn hell for something. The power of bodhichitta. Like that. So he's to burn in pure, always praying to burn in hell for sentient being. That's the bodhichitta. That is his attitude. But it is power that instead of supposed to be born in hell, but no, pure land. For example, in Tibet, the two people are in the boat, animal skin boat, so heavy. So two men jumped out of the boat. Otherwise, other people sink. So because of good heart, then the rainbow, rain, because the rain, the colored, rainbow is like that, but not necessarily like that. As soon as jump, then the clouds, colored clouds happened. So they didn't die, jumped. It's an incredible power of bodhichitta. It's a good heart. I mean, bodhichitta not good heart. Power of good heart, all like that. Yeah, so now, finito. Okay. I Janto Santo Rinpoche Majivana Jivana Meba Kone Kumdo Bavara. Oh, Gonderanche, Duda Meba, Junde, Tende, Lua Meba. Pensa Game, Toto, Chawa, Yulu, Gonden, Tobara, Chinji. Yetera Kundo, Jawa, Sanga, Vetejo, Sinye, Muzo, Jengabel, all of that. Keje Tayang Jawa Amaju Jim. Oh, they know the people. Yeah, those who are living on dead, in particular, the virus dead, died. Oh, they can oh, yeah. Then, so, yeah, to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa, yourself, your family, everybody, to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime, being mind the direct guru, and never separate away from path that pleases, pure path that pleases all the Buddhas. Charam Namdra Tame Chintan De La Chen Jase Chebe Nido Tedan Choke Renye Nancho Je Lo San Jave Tendan Chavara Jo. I guess those who are living ones all their disease, whatever. So recover and all their wishes to be succeed according to Holy Dharma, and they achieve generate actual bodhichitta, achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Yeah, all the benefactors, all the students, and all like this. Oh, Betan Tsoa Mongo Beijin Wapasa Sanjan Rewa Kund Samba Jebe Tashi Choa Betan Tsoa Mongo Beijin Wapasa Sanjan Rewa Kund Samba Jebe Tashi Choa Betan Tsoa Mongo Beijin Wapasa Sanjan Rewa Kund Samba Jebe Tashi Choa. Oh, then did all the parts of the Vija made to Clarity, made to Clarity, numberless, and they were numberless Buddha. Oh, then the sentient being see me, hears me, touch me, remember me. Then this Buddha, and the sentient being that I see, hear, remember, touch with him, that may why they suffering be pacified immediately, and receive all happiness, including enlightenment. Due to all the past, present, future happiness, three-time happiness collected by numberless sentient being, three-time happiness collected by numberless Buddhas. All this which do not exist from there. Only from the mind. One's own mind. May the I, which do not exist from there. achieved Buddhahood which do not exist from there. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from there. Bring to that Buddhahood which do not exist from there. By myself alone, which do not exist from there. Jamban Bave Chita Jamata Kunda Zangpoti and the Jinda Jada Kujish and the Lodging Kawaja Tamjara to Sanjebe Jawatam Jijunga Gama to the Mudan the Samboja Rabzu Mawaranji.